In this video, we're going to talk about one of the most powerful strategies available today, the Mega Backdoor Roth. If used correctly, this strategy allows you to move tens of thousands of dollars into a Roth account, far beyond the contribution limits of a Roth IRA. But it's not available to everyone, and it's easy to misunderstand if you don't know how the rules work. So in this video, we're going to cover what is the Mega Backdoor Roth, how the strategy works, who qualifies for it, some of the major pitfalls, and why most people will never be able to take advantage of it. Welcome to my part 6 of the Roth series. Throughout this series, we've talked about why Roth accounts are so powerful. With Roth accounts, your investment grows tax-free. During retirement, your withdrawals can be tax-free. And unlike traditional retirement accounts, with Roth accounts, there's no RMDs, so there's no required minimum distributions during the owner's lifetime. That means the money can potentially stay invested and continue compounding for as long as you want. But normally there are limits to how much you can contribute to a Roth IRA. That's why investors use these advanced strategies like the Backdoor Roth and the Mega Backdoor. These strategies exist because the tax code allows for after-tax contributions and Roth conversions, which combine legally allow you to move more money into Roth accounts. A Roth IRA has strict contribution limits. In 2026, you're allowed to contribute $7,500 into your Roth account. If you're over the age of 50, you can take advantage of the catch-up period, adding an additional $1,100, bringing you to $8,600 a year you can contribute to your Roth IRA. For many investors, this amount is manageable. But for some people who want to save more aggressively for their retirement, this can feel a little restrictive. There's another complication as well. With a Roth IRA, it has income limits. When your income reaches a certain level, you hit that threshold and the amount you're able to contribute begins to be reduced and eventually completely phased out. You may not be able to contribute directly to a Roth IRA at all. So between the annual contribution limits and the phase outs, many investors aren't able to put in as much money as they would like into their Roth accounts. That's exactly why strategies like the Backdoor Roth IRA and the Mega Backdoor Roth exist. They take advantage of rules in the tax code that allow after-tax contributions and Roth conversions, which allow you to move more money into your Roth accounts. What is the Mega Backdoor Roth? The Mega Backdoor Roth is a strategy investors use to move large amounts of money from their employer retirement account, usually the 401k, to a Roth account. This strategy allows you to move tens of thousands of dollars into a Roth savings, which is much higher than your normal Roth IRA contribution limits. In order for this strategy to work, your employer retirement plan needs to have these two features. One, it needs to allow after-tax money beyond the normal employee contribution limit. Two, it needs to be able to convert this after-tax contribution to a Roth account. When these two features exist together, it creates the opportunity to move additional money into Roth accounts. This is what investors call the Mega Backdoor Roth. In practice, this strategy most commonly works with the 401k, but technically can work with other employer retirement plans as long as they have these two features. So if your retirement plan allows for after-tax contributions and a way to convert to a Roth, you're in good shape. If you're not sure if your plan offers these things, the best place to start would be with the company that administers your plan. I mean, the company that actually runs it. This might be Fidelity, Vanguard, Empower, or some other retirement administrative company. While your HR department might be able to help with general questions, your plan administrator is the one who will know the detailed information on whether these features and others are in your plan. They're the ones to ask if you can do after-tax rollovers, They might even have an in-service Roth conversion or in-service rollover plans. They're the right person to ask to find out this information. To understand how the Mega Backdoor Roth works, you need to understand two contribution limits inside your 401k. The first, employee contribution limit. In 2026, you can contribute up to $24,500. This includes both your traditional 401k and your Roth 401k. The total is $24,500. And if you're 50 and over, you can take advantage of the catch-up period, giving you an extra $8,000, bringing you to $32,500. But there's a second limit that's even more important for this strategy. In the year 2026, you can contribute up to $72,000. These limits include all contributions combined. This would be employee contribution, company match, any profit sharing, and the after-tax contribution. The Mega Backdoor Roth strategy allows you to take advantage of the space between these two limits. After you max out your employee contribution, some plans, but not all, allow you to contribute after-tax money up to the $72,000. You see, it's those after-tax contributions that can potentially be converted into a Roth account, which is what makes the Mega Backdoor strategy possible. Now that we understand the contribution limits within the 401k, let's walk through how the Mega Backdoor Roth strategy actually works. At a high level, it works in three basic steps. Step 1, max out your normal 401k contribution. In the year 2026, that's $24,500. If you're over 50, you get the catch-up period, bringing you to $32,500. Once you do that, some plans allow you to contribute after-tax money to your 401k. Step 2, contribute after-tax money to your 401k. If your plan allows it, you can contribute after-tax money to your 401k up to the $72,000 limit. The $72,000 combines your traditional and your after-tax, so it's a total of $72,000. This portion of the strategy creates the opportunity for the Mega Backdoor Roth. Step 3, take this after-tax contribution and convert it to a Roth account. Depending on your plan, this can happen in a couple ways. One, you can do an in-plan Roth conversion, or you can do an in-service rollover to a Roth IRA. Either way, the money can now be used to invest just like any other Roth, tax-free. But I do want to caution you, once you move the money into the account, make sure that money's actually invested in something. Don't just leave it in the account, because that can happen too. That's the core idea behind the Mega Backdoor Roth. Let's look at a simple example of how this strategy might play out in practice. In 2026, your maximum contribution is $72,000 to your 401k. Let's say you max out your contribution at $24,500 to your 401k. Now, your employer matches $10,000 either through employee match or profit sharing. At this point, your total contribution to your 401k is $34,500. Since the overall limit to a 401k is $72,000, and through your contribution and your employer contributions, you're at $34,500, that leaves a remaining $37,500 of space you could potentially contribute after tax dollars to. Then, if your plan allows for Roth conversions, you can convert that after-tax money to a Roth account. Once inside that Roth account, the money can grow tax-free for the life of the investment. And that's the basic idea behind the Mega Backdoor Roth. It's the after-tax dollars you contribute after the employee contribution and the match and profit sharing and everything they would give you. That after-tax dollars is what gets converted into your Roth accounts. One important factor that can limit the Mega Backdoor Roth strategy is something sometimes called the employer contribution squeeze. Remember, for the year 2026, your total allowed contribution is $72,000. This includes all buckets: the employee contribution, the company match, the company profit sharing contribution, and your after-tax contribution. All four of these count towards that $72,000 maximum limit. And in some companies with very generous employer contributions, the available space may be much smaller or disappear completely. So even if your plan allows for after-tax contributions, the Mega Backdoor Roth strategy may be limited by how much your employer contributes. But even if your plan allows it and the numbers work, there's still some potential pitfalls investors need to understand. While the Mega Backdoor Roth can be extremely powerful, there are a few details and pitfalls you need to be aware of. First, not all retirement plans allow the features needed to use this strategy easily. Some plans may allow after-tax contributions but not allow Roth conversions or in-service rollovers while you're still employed. In those cases, your after-tax contributions need to remain in that plan while you're still employed. After breaking that employment, you can then move it to a Roth account. Because of this, the strategy can sometimes be delayed or less effective depending on the rules of the plan. Second, timing matters. If your after-tax contributions sit in an account for a long period of time, they can generate investment earnings. When you go to convert to a Roth, your contributions won't be taxed again, but the earnings on those can be taxed before you convert them to a Roth. And that's why many investors try to convert these funds to a Roth as soon as possible or as frequent as their plan will allow it. Third, plan rules can vary significantly. While some plans allow you to convert frequently, other plans restrict how often conversions or rollovers can happen. Because of this, it's important to get with your plan administrator to understand the rules before you implement this strategy. Understanding these rules ahead of time can help ensure the Mega Backdoor Roth works the way you expect it. Okay, so who is this strategy really for? The Mega Backdoor Roth is a powerful retirement strategy, but not everyone can take advantage of it. In most cases, the people that are taking advantage of this are people who are already maxing out their traditional and Roth 401k contributions. They may also be contributing to an IRA and then taking advantage of strategies like the Backdoor Roth IRA. In any case, they're looking for more ways to move money into a Roth account. Because of the contribution limits involved, the Mega Backdoor Roth is usually employed by people who have the ability to save significantly more than the contribution limits. It's also more commonly available in larger employer retirement plans that offer features like after-tax contributions and Roth conversions. So while this strategy is extremely powerful, it's really designed for people who are already maxing out their primary retirements and are seeking additional tax advantage opportunities. So in closing, the Mega Backdoor Roth can be an incredible strategy for those investors who have access to the right retirement plan features and the ability to save beyond the normal contribution limits. But like many tax strategies, it depends heavily on your retirement plan details and your personal financial situation. Before attempting a strategy like this, it's a good idea to review the plan details with your plan administrator and consider speaking with a financial advisor, CPA, or your taxman to see if this strategy will work for you and how to best implement it. It's better to go into this with a plan. And just as a quick reminder, this video is for educational purposes only. I do not and am not giving tax, financial, or investment advice in this video. I'm just giving ideas for you to take back to your tax professional. If you found this video helpful, be sure to check out the other videos in this Roth series where I break down strategies like the backdoor Roth IRA or Roth conversions or other ways that investors use Roth accounts to build tax-free retirement income. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please follow for more.